Hello and welcome to my kitchen. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make pita chips using ready-made pita bread. And these pita chips go really well with hummus or any kind of dip that you have, and they're really easy to make. So let's get cooking. To make this recipe, you'll need your choice of pita bread. I'm going to use both the wholemeal pitas and the white pitas just to show you how they both come out. They're both great, but it's a matter of preference, so you can pick and choose which ones you like. You'll need a couple of tablespoons of olive oil, some salt, and a little bit of garlic powder. You're also going to need a pastry brush or a basting brush to spread the oil on the pita bread, and you're going to need 2 trays to bake the pita bread in. Preheat the oven to 190 degrees. Then carefully split the pita bread into 2 pieces using a knife or scissors, whichever you find easier. You want to split the top and the bottom piece apart. Now the reason I cut the pita bread in half is because just like this, it's too thick of a chip, and this thickness is just about right. And the other reason is sometimes on certain pita breads, the bottom is thicker than the top, or the top is thicker than the bottom, and they bake differently. So you know, that's why I split them up. But with these, they seem to be fairly even. Now, if you find that one of them is thicker than the other, then definitely separate them and bake them in 2 separate trays like that. And now for the fun bit. So here I have all my tops, and here I have all my bottoms. So we're gonna brush each side of these with some olive oil. Now you don't want to like drown it in olive oil, you just want enough so that there's a little bit of olive oil flavor and so that your seasonings stick. And for the seasonings, I mean, I'm just using salt and garlic powder, but you can use rosemary, you could use paprika or cayenne pepper, you could use anything that you really fancy. But I'm just keeping these simple because I think the star of the show when you're using these chips is the actual dip that you're using. All right, then I've got my chopping board ready, and I'm just gonna cut these into pieces. You can cut them as big or as small as you like, and I'm gonna try and cut all 6 at the same time here. So I'm gonna cut the ends off, I think that's a good size for dipping. And then I think I'll cut these in half. And I'm going to cut them in half again. So we have pita chips like this. And I'm just going to spread them on the tray. Then we're just going to put a little sprinkle of salt and a little pinch of garlic powder on there. And then we're just going to give it a toss, just to mix up the seasonings, and then go ahead and spread them out. Again, doesn't matter if it's top and bottom, if they're upside down, that's what I mean. Okay, and then we're going to stick these in the oven for about 13 to 15 minutes until they're nice and crisp. So I'm going to stick this one in the middle while I season my other tray. And guys, if you like the sound of these pita chips, don't forget to let me know by subscribing to my channel and giving me a thumbs up. And I'm putting this in the top tray, and we're gonna let it bake for 13 to 15 minutes. All right, so my alarm went off for 13 minutes. And these are coming along nicely. They're done, I think. I'm gonna check them. So some of them are nice and crisp, and some of them are still a little bit soft. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the ones that are crisp to one tray and put all the ones that need a little bit more cooking in this tray here. So these you can see are slightly thicker, and so I can feel that they're a little bit soft, so I want to give these a little bit longer. Whereas these here, this is nice and crisp, and these are ready to go. So I'm going to put these in for another couple of minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to taste one. Oh wow, crunchy and so good. So easy too. So these are done, but they'll crisp up even more once they're cooled down. So once the chips come out of the oven, let them cool completely on the tray, and then they should have crisped up by then. If they're not crisp enough for you, then go ahead and put them back in the oven and cook them a little bit longer. The other thing you'll notice is the difference between the whole wheat pita and the white pita. Once they cook up, they look darker, but they'll taste equally good. So again, it's based on preference. Now, once the chips are completely cooled, you can store them in a plastic bag with a zip tie top or an airtight container, and then enjoy them with any dip that you make. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I'll see you guys very soon for some more cooking inspiration.